Often the way we view a circumstance is more important than the circumstance itself. And it will affect how we respond and how we move forward and interpret it. One framework that I like to teach that allows you to look at circumstances in a way that's more effective is called process orientation versus results orientation. Our natural go-to is to focus on the results. So if you go knock all day long and sell nothing, no leads, no traction, no sales, you'll interpret that as a failure if you're looking at it through a results orientation mindset because you didn't get the result you wanted. If you look at it from a process orientation mindset, your conclusion might be different. It might be, I worked as hard as I possibly could. I'm super proud that I pushed myself. I wanted to quit, but I didn't. Also, I took a bunch of notes from the homes that I wasn't able to close or the appointments I wasn't able to set that I'm gonna go through with my manager so I can learn. And I worked all of the hours. So I engaged in the process the way that I was supposed to engage, and I'm happy about it because I'm progressing and I know next time it'll get me better results. Process orientation versus results orientation. Now, this is a performance-based job. So results matter. They definitely matter. That's what ultimately determines how you're paid and how successful you'll be, are the results and the metrics. But, and again, especially when you're first starting in the job, focusing on the process rather than the result can often be way healthier and way more productive. So instead of looking at the output, look at the input. What do I need to be doing daily in order to make this a long-term viable opportunity? How long do I need to be training? What types of role plays do I need to be doing? What videos do I need to be watching? What books do I need to be reading? How many hours do I need to be on the door? Track your stats. How many doors do I need to knock? How many homeowners do I need to talk to? Focusing on the inputs will give you a better sense of control. Because ultimately, you can't control what's happening out there on the doors. You can influence it, but some days are just gonna be crappy, where you worked your hardest, you did your best, and you didn't get the result that you wanted. Some weeks will be like that, some months will be like that, but it's okay. Keep the results in mind, track the results, set goals on the results. Results matter, but don't forget to celebrate victories in the process, and don't forget to focus on the inputs. If you're out there chopping a log with a dull axe, swinging over and over and over again, you're putting in the work, you're seeing some results, but it's not progressing the way you want. Maybe take a step back, sharpen that axe, and go at it again. That's inputs versus outputs. Process orientation versus results orientation. Both matter, but in my experience, when reps get into mental funks and they get into ruts and they're starting a downward spiral, it's because they're not focusing on the process, they're too focused on the results. So use this framework to create proper context and stay motivated even as you're going through the learning curve or as you're maybe going through a little bit of a rut.